Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. I found out after recording the last episode there wasn't any sound in it. I think the problem, well, it's fixed now. I just closed the game and restarted it. I think the problem must be that I started the game before I turned on headphones. And so either OBS or the game were confused. Like, the game was playing audio into my ears in my headphones, but OBS wasn't capturing it because it thought it was going to a different device or something. I'm not totally sure. But I'll just make sure to turn the game on before I put on my headphones next time. Anyway, we're doing Chapter 2, The Pursuit, and we're heading into the fourth part. Going Once, a shocking murder at the auction house. This... You would have... I would take some convincing to believe this is an auction house. Okay. Sure. I mean, this guy's behind a podium. He could be auctioning stuff. Since I'm told this is an auction house, that's what I assume he's doing. But I wouldn't have guessed it. This person's bidding, I guess. This is the historian. This is the guy who was in prison before, right? We got some words. Robbie and outbid, sure. Is this the only... No, we can look up here. Huh? This looks almost like it could be the top of the Neptune Theater. Maybe. Except that this doesn't make sense there. Interesting. So we're probably going to get names for these people, and they're going to be all the ones who we've heard about before but not had names for. I feel like I know your name, right? You are that guy, aren't you? Let's go back and look at the prison break and see if it's that guy. The guy who's going to be out in a year. Maybe not. Well, you got a similar mustache, kind of. Mustache style. But that's not the guy who said he was getting out in a year. That was this guy. Although you could maybe imagine? I don't know. I want to like take a screenshot of this guy and compare it. Compare both of these two guys. But I'm not going to do that because it's like not easy. Yeah, I think it's just a different guy. Okay, Robbie was right. Why did I even come? He's got money. Get on with it. The next lot's the one that matters. She's got lots of money. I mean, none of these guys are poor. They're attending an auction, for goodness sakes. They're currently bidding on some weird... Oh! It's a, mask from the Brotherhood of Masks, right? This was Darkhand, I think? Yeah, because Proud Beast was the kind of red, lionish one. Darkhand was something, and then the other one was... Shoot. Water Snake? Or something? Anyway, so this is a historic mask from the same era as the Golden Idol, apparently. So we're auctioning off old Albion relics. She doesn't care about this. She wants to buy, you know, the piece of the idol or something. Seven Seas Auction. The Seven Seas Trading Company, right? Was a big corporation back in the Golden Idol. Okay, Seven Seas Auction. On August 13th, hosted by Nils Wilmington. Okay, I bet I can get that guy's name. 7 p.m. opening ceremonies. 7:15 start of auction. 8:10 cocktails and collections. What does collections mean exactly? Showing off? Like show and tell, kind of? Go have drinks and check out people's collections they can show off, maybe? Sold lots will be retrieved by the property manager at the following times. Yeah, so, okay, at 8... Maybe they'd be collecting the money that people had previously bid? Like, they don't actually take anyone's money until the auction is all over, maybe? So they don't have to do multiple transactions if someone buys 2 things. Sold lots will be retrieved at the following times. So they're all like 10 minutes apart. Why they're not together is a mystery. 9 p.m. closing ceremonies. So if things are all out here to be bid on, why is there a separate to collect them from storage thing? Right? Kind of weird. So you're Nils Cunningham? Or, no, I'm saying Cunningham again. Wilmington. Going once, going twice. Sold to the movie star. That must be you. A wooden gavel. A ring of keys. So you are quite clearly Nils Wilmington. You're a movie star. This will look stunning in my entryway and for a steal of a price. She brought 26,000 currencies. The museum doesn't need an Albion relic anyway, but perhaps I'll bid on the Adrian lot? So Albion relic. This is an Albion relic, but so is the golden idol that she presumably wants to bid on, the golden idol piece. Okay, so they're auctioning off some stuff from Albion and some other things, apparently. Although I don't know what an Adrian lot... Like, what a lot that is somehow related to Adrian, but I don't know how. Or who Adrian is. A checkbook. No cash. Whoa. This is in Lemurian, right? This script that's different than how everyone else is writing. This is someone talking to themselves in Lemurian. Disgusting mask. I have failed to rescue Lot 1, but Lot 4 will return with me to the motherland. Yeah. So we know that the mask is being sold before Lot 4. Because it isn't Lot 4. This person doesn't want the mask and does want Lot 4. And they did want Lot 1, whatever it was. But they didn't get it. Ticket number. Yeah, Lemuria, in case you didn't play the original game and know that this is Lemurian font. Okay, it's just some random ticket number. A date in 1974. Which is still before all the construction site and murder mystery stuff. Around the time of other things happening in this chapter, right? I think. $20,000 currencies. Now, interestingly, you don't have enough money to outbid the Lemurian, who presumably wants to rescue the idol. Interesting. A wooden cane for you, I suppose. Right. The poor professor just isn't cut out for this. Should have listened to me. You? And you're Robbie? cocktails. Okay. Why do I care about any of this? Nobody is missing like $20 away from an obvious sum. So I can't say, oh, they bought the $20 drink. Okay, anyway, I think you're Robbie. I mean, which one of these two is hosting? It's got to be you, right? You're the auctioneer. I guess actually it could be you. But you look more like a security guard, right? You know, any, auctioneer or, waiter or security guard. Like, in principle, any one of them you could distribute. I don't know. It's not to say that either one of them could be hosting, but any one of them are, like, you could hire someone to do that other than the host. But the one thing the host might actually do out of all those three is be the auctioneer, I think. So I think it's fair to call this guy Nils Wilmington. Here's just a close-up on the drinks tray. It's sort of weird. I can just see it right here. Why do I need a close-up? Should have listened to me. No, notes for Robbie Froberg's first day. Okay, well, that's your name. Robbie Froberg, the professor. And so Mr. Bogart must be the one who would prefer to buy drinks but isn't allowed. I wonder if I can get Ms. Knightley's autograph. Presumably the movie star? Mr. Bogart. Okay, and that's everything to be seen down here, I believe. What is this? Oh, times. Oh boy, we can look in the future. I don't like what I'm seeing here, man. I don't know if this is safe for YouTube. Okay. Circuit box. Danger. Risk of electrocution. We already talked to you. This is the stuff that's in storage, I guess. And this is lot 3 that's currently missing, right? So that's what they're bidding on. Lot 3 is the mask. Lot 1, the Lemurian wanted but couldn't get. Is this a book or... No, it's more of like one of those seals. What did they have? They had something in the original. There were like 12 Lemurian seals, right? Representing the 12 Lemurian tribes. But I don't think this is a Lemurian number here. So I'm not sure about that. That is horrifying. It's like a mummified psycho bird. Okay. This is a piece of the Golden Idol. Or, well, a piece of the artifact the historian's trying to rescue. The next lot. This is the one she wants. Lot 4. That makes sense. And then this, who knows? So, if I had to guess, the event is going to say something like, hey, the historian came here to bid on the piece of the artifact, but she was outbid by the Lemurian, so she sabotaged the lights, drugged the Lemurian, and beat the shit out of everyone and ran away with the artifact. Something like that, right? But let's have a look at things after dark. Oh, also, I guess these have specific times, right? We can tell that the time is... What? 7:45? But the auction hasn't started yet, has it? Oh, it has. Okay, great. And then at 8:40 is when the nighttime scene happens, huh? I really don't like the punctuation here. It's hard to keep track of. The time is before the lot. So if we want to know what happens to lot 4, we look here. 8:45 p.m. is when lot 4 would be given away. 8:45. And this is at pretty much exactly 8:45. No, 8:40. Okay. The lights are finicky. Okay, slurred speech. Nothing to worry about. Are you going to buy me another drink, Tess? To my biggest fan, Erwin, stay sharp. Summer. So Summer must be the movie star, and Erwin must be the guy upstairs. The movie star was you, Summer. I assume Summer is her first name. Who is this? Hard to tell. Ah, the lights! The lights went out. Who's touching me? Green drink. $3,000. Oh boy. Who do I don't know anything about who people were drinking, right? They didn't start drinking until after the bidding was over. Yeah, okay. A mask and a creature unknown to science are on the floor. So those are the earlier lots, right? Well, 2 of them. The creature was lot 2. The mask was lot 3. Lot 1 was the thing that I thought looked kind of like a Lemurian seal. Okay. Boy. Oh, this is the security guard, I guess. Got that big belly and is totally smashed. I thought maybe the drinks had been drugged, but this guy could just be getting plastered. Are you gonna... Yeah, he sounds like he's someone who works here, right? Oh, don't worry about it. The lights are finicky. And Tess bought him around. Who buys around for the security guard? Maybe her, because she wants him drunk? To steal stuff? Nobody move. You'll step on my new Lonken centerpiece. Uh-huh. So I bet what's going to happen is there's going to be, like, a list somewhere of how much every item sold for, and we'll, like, have to take the difference of what people started with and what they have now to see something about what they bought. Oriel, please calm down. This is the person who got the seal. And the checkbook. Okay, so we can figure that one out, clearly. You got... Well... You're the only one with a checkbook, right? Everyone else came with cash. But I thought you didn't even want this. I thought you were going to bid on this thing. Well, maybe this isn't Lemurian either. That's why it doesn't look quite like a Lemurian seal to me. Sure, that's possible. And so she bought it. It is a seal. But it's not a Lemurian seal, right? Or if it is, it's not one of the 12 clans? Okay. Some dropped cups. Plane tickets. Crumpled. Presumably belonging to the Lemurian. How did they get out of her pocket and onto the floor? Now is not the time, Mumati. We all need to leave immediately. What about my statue? Stop pushing me. It's only a power outage. Uh... So actually it does look like maybe this person is short exactly 20 bucks. And so the prices of the cocktails are probably going to come into it. Although I don't think anyone showed up at exactly 20,000, did they? So maybe they paid a few thousand for the relic and then like 20 bucks for a drink. And we have to correlate the prices of both of those somehow. Interesting. So the guy who was working here, Robbie. It's his first day, and as the lights have gone out and there's been a theft, presumably, he has ditched his bib, his apron. So he was probably in on it, inside job kind of thing. Okay, so now these are the drinks that these three people have ordered. Navari has bought 3 SSSs. What was an SSS again? These are what the drinks look like, but... 7 Seas Special. Okay. So did anyone have exactly 20,000 bucks? Yes, you did. Interesting. What's it look like upstairs after dark? What? This is metal, man. You can't just electrocute someone. Out of my way. Presumably this is the historian. Although, what's with her? She doesn't have her big old hair? Maybe this is her hired accomplice, the Robbie, the waiter. A statue. It's time for plan B. I'll distract Bogart. You grab his keys. Yeah, so she's buying him drinks. And you, presumably the waiter, have the keys. What are you... Uh-huh, here's the prices for all of these things. Oh, boy. So we have to take people's money amounts, subtract these, and then also subtract their drinks to figure out who got what or something, maybe? More keys. An esoteric totem. That's lot 5, right? It fell out? It fell over? Because it hasn't been... Remember at 8:45 is when lot 4 was supposed to be given back, or given out. And it's not quite that time yet. So lot 5 hasn't been given out yet either. It's still up here. Someone came up here while lot 3 was being given away, stole lot 4, and knocked over lot 5 in the hullabaloo. 7,000 bucks. What? Aurelia Winston spent $6,500. Right, a check. I see. All right. I was going to say, like, get a spreadsheet or something, but I suppose one of these tools is going to be exactly where I can write this stuff down, right? Well, maybe not. We'll see. So that's all the words now. I've looked at everything. And I have some math to do. Origin? Lots have origins. Oh, I see. Lemuria, Adrian, and something else? Some other place? Okay. I'm not sure that's helpful just now. Yeah, okay, so an auction. Well, we know who... We can name the person who wrote the check pretty easily, right? They just put it on their check. Aurelia Winston. And that's you, the museum curator. And I think we can say that Tess is buying him all the drinks. And we know the malevolent person here is the historian. So you're the last woman's name. Not sure. Someone over here said Mumadi. What about my statue? Stop punishing me. So one of the people who bought a statue is Mumadi. So how much did the statue sell for? I got lost. Where do you have it? Yeah, the statue. So 5 is described as a totem, not a statue. We had a seal, a stuffed creature. I guess I could just look. A mask, an idol piece, and a totem. So one of those is being called a statue. I think it's reasonable to call this a statue. But it's also sort of reasonable to call this a statue. I think this is more likely to be the statue. Mumadi, we all need to leave immediately. Why would you say that? And also, like, why is this person flirting with you? Or, I mean, flirting is a strong word, or a very polite word for what seems to be occurring. Harassing, at least. What about my statue? So this person has had 3 of the same drink, presumably, right? That's what this is about. And Tess has bought them all. Ms. Navari has been buying them. So Tess Navari. Dr. Toussaint? That's you. You're a professor. And we met a Toussaint before, right? Auriel Toussaint, I think? Auriel, please calm down. The person with the checkbook is indicated not as Auriel, of course. Nobody move, you'll step on my new Lonkin centerpiece. Presumably that's the actress, right? The lights went out. Who's touching me? Okay, Auriel sounds like he's in a panic. Well, this person is saying Auriel's in a panic. And this person appears to be in a panic. 19,000 bucks. Wait, no, not that person. You're not panicking. You, 19,000 bucks, are the actress. Auriel has 3,090 left. He spent 10 bucks on a piece of junk. No. He spent 10 bucks on a drink. And no one has taken any of his money for anything else yet. So maybe he bought lot 5. How much did lot 5 sell for? 8,200. So no, he couldn't afford anything. All he's getting out of this night is the opportunity to spend $10 on a drink. Yeah, this is your centerpiece. What other names do I have exactly? Ms. De Silva. I mean, that's the last... No, I don't have... There's 2 names here. Who among you is drinking? Well, Summer is over here, and she doesn't have a drink. You must be De Silva? Maybe? She has a drink, which presumably costs $20 from a starting total of 20,000. Yeah. A classic martini. Sure, that's what that looks like. And De Silva was, yeah, okay, a martini. Okay, so I guess this is De Silva. She presumably won the auction. Because she has more money than, right, 20,000 versus the historian with 18,000. And it's the only thing she wants, so she'd be willing to outbid her, I suppose. So you must be De Silva. And there are 2 names I haven't used yet. Summer... something. Actually, I haven't used Mumadi yet, have I? Wait, who the hell is that? Oh. Is that Mumadi De Silva? I guess that makes sense, right, yes. Because someone who is not De Silva is talking to De Silva and calling them Mumadi. Your Summer... it's so hard to tell which names I haven't used yet. And there's only one that I haven't used. Knightley? Do I have Knightley? I don't have Knightley. I saw that name mentioned somewhere. Where was it mentioned? How can I attach... Obviously, I could just, by process of elimination, fill it in. But where did I see it? It might actually just be on the drinks receipt or tab. No, because she wasn't drinking, right. Oh, probably because she bought something. Not here, but... Well, no. Where did I get the name Knightley from? It's not there. It's not there. These are the different drinks they're offering. Man, I just want to find out where that is. I wish there was some way to track that back and say, like, hey, where did I get this name, you know? Summer Nightly. None of these people should be saying it, right? Oh, maybe up here? Ms. Knightley, yes. The movie star. How did I not fill this in when I got it the first... Because I didn't know who the movie star was at the time? Okay. Great. Lots, yeah. Well, you get... I mean, we have your name, right? It's Summer Knightley, right? And we know they're bidding on lot 3 right now, and you just won it. Which is a mask. I mean, it's from Albion, right? Even if we didn't already know that from the last game, the museum lady says so. The fourth one is the Golden Idol piece from Lemuria. The last one must be the Adria piece that the museum curator was interested in bidding on. The first one must also be from Lemuria because the Lemurian was interested in it. The last one could plausibly be from Lanka, but it might be that nothing's from Lanka. Sold, yeah, sold. How would we know for sure that it's from Lanka? This guy's been bidding on everything, but being outbid because he didn't bring any money. These just have lots and... Okay, these 3 have been delivered, these 2 haven't. So someone broke in here to steal, as I said, before it got passed out, the idol part. Lanka, huh? How could we prove that, though? As opposed to just filling out the last thing. Where did I see... Oh, it was at night down here. A creature unknown to science. Sure. It doesn't really say it's Lankan, though. Well. Item 2 was the creature, right? The 5th item was a totem. I guess the statue we're calling... Number 4 we're calling the statue. The item was... a seal, right. And we can see who's carrying the seal. It's you, the checkbook woman. Okay. Which is... Aurelia Winston. And I assume that's all going to add up with the amount of money, right? Well, it doesn't matter because she paid by check. So we'll never know. She paid $6,500 for, of course, lot 1. And she also bought lot 5, but hasn't paid for it yet. Okay, so they are doing it separately. Okay, well, that's easy enough to do then. Why? Wait. Yeah. It is Aurelia. Aurelia bought both of these things, huh? So the Lemurian statue, lot 4, I assume we'll find was sold for more than 18,000 and less than 20,000? Yeah. So bidder M5, that's clearly Mumati. And she said, hey, what about my statue? So that all makes sense. The creature. Bought for $2,000. So we have to go down there and see who has $2,000 less than they came in with. It's not you. You were just short $10, I remember. You, I know, start with 18,000. I don't think you're even here. You're gone, right? Oh yeah, I haven't checked how much she spent. 19,000 down from 26,000? So was it 7,000 for the whatever? No. Oh, she bought lots 2 and 3, and that is 7,000. Okay, great. Summer Knightley bought both of these. So A4 is the museum lady, S3 is the movie star, and M5 is the Lemurian. And I guess these are all by their first name as well, in case you were having trouble with that. Yeah, okay. A for Aurelia, S for Summer, and M for Mumati. So I think the creature is from Lanka, but I don't really think I have a proof, do I? This is just a creature. Ah, wait a minute. I see. She says, oh, this will look great in my entryway. A steal of a price. My new Lankan centerpiece. The one she's buying in the current scene was from Albion, right? She also bought this, and if one of the things she bought was Lankan, it must be this one. There we go. That's how to prove it. Great. Events at the Seven Seas auction. Tess. Okay, names, please. Navari was outbid by Mumati da Silva for the statue from Albion. So decided to steal it instead. Tess Navari distracted the guard, Erwin Bogart, while Robbie Froberg stole their keys? I haven't figured out who this is upstairs, actually. Nils, I guess. Yeah, he's the one who has the clipboard with all the sale prices. And permission to be upstairs, I guess. Discovered Robbie Froberg stealing the statue upstairs, and a fight ensued. Robbie Froberg, from up here, pushed Nils Wilmington into a circuit box with a cane, right? Sure looks that way. There's even a little hook part there. So I'm close. Do I just have a name wrong somewhere? I don't think so. Wait, the statue's not from Albion. It's from Lemuria. What am I thinking, right? I guess I can look at that here. Yes, of course. There we go. I never noticed it lighting up every word in any of the previous ones. I assume it was doing it and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, cute little puzzle. And that should be the end of this chapter, right? So we have some piecing together of the corkboard to do. You have solved the scenario. Tess Navari hoped to buy the Lemurian statue at auction, but had a backup plan in case the price climbed too high. While ordering drinks at the bar, she slipped her accomplice a note and the pair got to work. However, the accomplice was caught stealing the statue. He electrocuted the witness while protecting himself from the current with a wooden cane. Turns out we won't be needing you after all, Mr. Froberg. Sorry for the short notice. Not to worry. If anything else opens up, you know how to reach me. And please, call me Robbie. This is the guy who escaped from prison, right? This is like the kind of sculpture he made. Paper art. I don't know what you call origami, but with scissors. Augmentin tablets. I don't know what that is, but Tranquix suggests it's, anti-anxiety or some other kind of relaxation pills. Huh. Okay, now suddenly I have enough names for all of these people, and I have to figure all of this stuff out. Well, you must be the weird lady who really wants all this stuff. And you are Tess Navari. Augie Tamine is probably related somehow. Stephen Aria is... well, I don't know. Her colleague? Ah, here's an interesting thought. Way back here, she got a message on the phone from her colleague. And he mentioned Plan B rates. He was bringing her the last piece of the statue. So I guess her colleague must have been, well, it could be Mr. Robbie Frogert, or whatever his name was. But it could also be the person who hired Robbie. But, like, Robbie was the guy there doing the murder. He should be the one being paid Plan B rates, right? I'll also need that passport we discussed. I mean, it doesn't helpfully have a picture of Mr. Robbie on it. I guess I could have stayed there and just opened this up. I forgot. Well, we know Augie Tameen stole the crystal. Can I put them in multiple places if I wanted? I can. Probably I shouldn't have the same face on multiple names. But maybe a colleague and stole crystal could be the same person, for example. Arthur Blythe escaped prison. I mean, we have this. This, I assume, is Arthur Blythe. He's got glasses. And they're big, square glasses, right? The only person of these whose shadow would look like this, I think is you. And also, this guy wasn't one of the ones in prison, right? So I think you're Arthur Blythe. Wait, that can't be right. Because we didn't see Arthur Blythe in prison, right? Yeah, that's Jason Kempton. Okay, but he escaped prison anyway. He's not Arthur Blythe. But he did escape prison. Well... What? We can fill in the historian's name. I think they're the same person. Actually, I'm not sure. Conceivably, you could be the weird lady, but I don't think so. She's been very nefarious, where she just tried to buy stuff. You are associated with the criminal enterprises, and we haven't seen you anywhere. I'm a little lost here, actually. Like, clearly you're not anything. You didn't escape prison. Right, this was Blythe's cell. And he made this stuff. And we we also see that stuff in this little scene here. He has scissors as well. He wasn't just putting on a show of being into art. He enjoys doing these things in his own time. So this is Arthur Blythe, but could that be you? It could be, but I don't see why it has to be. No, you. Oh, wait. Am I confused that, like, the speech bubbles are associated the other way? I guess they're both, like... This person is clearly not saying, call me Robbie, because we've met Robbie Froberg, and it's this guy. So the person saying, call me Robbie, is over here. So this is what this person is hearing, not what he's saying, and likewise here. You're hearing this. We won't need you, Mr. Froberg. So this is... No, do I have this backwards? Well, why does... Okay, maybe, like, Robbie... Maybe Robbie is an alias for Arthur Blythe? Because this... One of these guys is Robbie, and this is Robbie, right? Yeah, this guy with the angular face is Robbie. Oh, there's more story to do. Okay, sure. But I mean, I guess maybe that's useful to understand this, but I'd sort of like to put it together for myself while I can. So you are Robbie. Clearly this guy with the huge fat face is not Robbie. So it's not you that's Robbie. You are Robbie. You're saying, oh, don't worry. If anything else comes up, you know how to reach me. And he's the one who escaped from prison. So Robbie is an alias for Arthur Blythe, I think. Okay. Interesting. Which means I think this is her colleague. And we know her colleague is Augie Tamine. So who the hell is Stephen Aria? Could be Augie again. Who else would have sent him something? I mean, it could be Tess even. Oh, and if I know this is Augie Tamine, of course. Okay. So all I'm missing is a picture for Stephen Aria. Oh. It's an anagram of Tess Navari. Almost. It's missing an S? But Nev Ari Sta. So it's very close to an anagram for Tess Navari. So she used an assumed name to mail that letter. Just like Arthur Blythe is using the assumed name of Robbie something or other. Robbie Froberg. Presumably he was in prison under his real name. But I guess I don't know that for sure. And it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah. I think that holds up. Oh, it isn't Tess, it's Tessa. I've said Tess a million times, just not looking close enough. Okay, well now it is actually a proper anagram. Incorrect. Could I have these names backward? Could this be Arthur Blythe and this Augie William? Augie Tameen? I don't think so. Because this guy, well, actually, right. One of these people is Robbie, and it isn't you. But I guess that doesn't really tell me which one of them is Arthur Blythe, does it? What tells me that is this. The arts and crafts here. And I think that tells me Arthur Blythe is not this person and was in prison. So it kind of has to be you, doesn't it? Well, yeah, and was a criminal. Huh. I don't know why I have these people. Okay, well, let's look at the story here, I guess. So I think clearly Tessa Navari wanted to get the Golden Idol, or to restore it or something. Steal the mythical golden idol of Lazarus Hearst, wherever his name is. From its... Well, she didn't want to steal it from its owner. She wanted to reassemble it, because its parts are all over the place. So-and-so arranged a prison escape. Arthur Blythe, clearly. Well, I think Tessa Navari is the person doing this. You could argue it was her colleague, Augie Tameen, but I don't think so. He knew the locations of the parts, I think. Maybe he knew the functions of the parts, but I doubt it. Because she, I think, knows what to do with them. Maybe. The two of them work together to steal all 8 parts? I mean, not to steal necessarily, to accomplish, to obtain. They probably bought them, right? Yeah, because this is the only one they paid Plan B rate for. Plan A rate was to buy it, I think. So the two of them, Tessa Navari, and then I suppose also Arthur Blythe. Although, actually could be Augie. Yeah, she was working with Augie, actually. Right, she sent him to try to buy the crystal from the movie theater. For the final one at the auction, resorted to murder. I mean, I don't actually know which one of them they want me to write here. I mean, I guess it was Teysa who resorted to murder, even though she didn't do it. She ordered her accomplice, Robbie, to do it. So I would say that was Teysa Navari murdering. In the end, yes, she resorted to murder, I guess. Sort of. I mean, she sort of resorted to stealing, maybe, and Robbie was the one who did some murdering, but... So we can write Robbie Froberg here. Because that's the name he was using at the time. So maybe this isn't Arthur Blythe? I don't know. I think it is. Huh. I mean, this could be Augie. I don't know. Weird. Tried to steal the... Oh, no. Hang on. That's not what they're asking about. In the end, that's actually the first scene we saw at the Zen Garden. Her colleague tried to steal the entire golden idol, well, all the parts, I guess, from Teysa, which resulted in death. So is her colleague Augie, as I thought here, or was it this Robert/Arthur Blythe person? It's weird, right? Because this guy is calling Mr. Froberg and saying, oh, we won't need you, sorry. And then Mr. Froberg is saying, hey, no problem. So this person we know is not Mr. Froberg. So this person is. So this person is someone else. He's Augie, right? And I bet if we go back to the movie theater, the little snippet we can see of his face will about match up with that. Plus, he wears the kind of clothes like someone who would drive a limo, right? Or have a limo. I mean... it doesn't look exactly like him. But it's hard to tell anything from this, right? I mean, it doesn't look like this guy, I don't think. Also, are those gloves? Or just a hand that's well lit? Because we don't see gloves here, but they would match the outfit, right? Like maybe he's the limo driver? Not actually her colleague, but an errand boy. And Mr. Froberg is the colleague. Robbie. Yeah, I mean, he wants Plan B rates because he did the murdering. That makes some sense. Good. So that was right. That's the colleague. It's less wrong than it was before. But we know Augie Tameen actually did steal the crystal. Right? That was part of the story of that act. Here. Yeah. Oh, also AB, I guess. Kind of like Ash Blair. Maybe a callback to that alias from the last game. I mean, you're the weird lady and the historian and Stephen Aria. But something's still wrong. I'm pretty sure this is Augie Tameen. If I put this here... No, that's right. So who is this guy? He was just on the phone. So this is 3 different names for her colleague. So it's just the 2 of them working together. But this guy is just a red herring? What is his deal? We've never met him before. But then suddenly he's on this phone call. Huh. I don't understand that. Wait. Am I stupid? I said AB because they were both Arthur Blythe? I guess I did. In the end, Arthur Blythe tried to steal the parts, resulting in Arthur Blythe's death. Incorrect. Maybe Augie Tameen tried to steal it? No, but that's the same person. Well, maybe he was trying to steal the golden idol, not the parts? No. I don't think she got this guy out of prison. We don't have a name for this guy. He doesn't exist. Right? We've never seen him before, except that little cutscene where he was talking to Arthur/Robbie. Ah, this is wrong. It's not Augie Thomas. It's Arthur Blythe. Man, I don't get it. How can I be so wrong? Well, I guess here it's not Tessa Navari who murdered. I mean, she sort of did, but Arthur Blythe was the one who actually did it. Now only one is wrong, huh? Tried to steal the golden idol? No, the parts. Did they manage to buy 7 parts? No. I don't think he knew the functions. Yeah. Did they steal them? Maybe they stole them. I see. I mean, do we have evidence of that? The only one we actually saw them acquire, they bought. Well, tried to buy. They were willing to buy it as Plan A, but resorted to violence as Plan B. It makes me think Plan A was buying stuff, not stealing it. And they used Plan A on all the other parts. I don't quite understand how I was supposed to conclude this. Okay. Well, that's the end of the chapter of Pursuit. Chapter 2, Pursuit. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.